Benjamin Singleton was born in chains in 1809, in the shadow of slavery in Tennessee. But even as a boy, folks said he carried himself like a free man. They called him Pap later in life, not just because of his age, but because he became a father figure to thousands searching for a new beginning. Pap escaped slavery more than once. Each time he was caught and dragged back, he learned the roads better, learned who could be trusted, learned that freedom was not a place, it was a decision. By the time he finally made it to safety in the North, he had turned his own escape into a mission. He began helping others flee, guiding them quietly along the dangerous paths of the Underground Railroad. When the Civil War ended and slavery was broken, Pap looked around and saw that freedom on paper didn't mean freedom in life. In the South, black families were trapped by violence, poverty, and broken promises. So Pap dreamed bigger. He told his people, "We got to build something of our own." In the 1870s, Pap became the loudest voice of the Exoduster movement, urging black families to leave the South and head west to Kansas, where land and opportunity waited. With nothing but faith and worn shoes, thousands followed him. They rode wagons, walked dusty roads, and crossed rivers, chasing the idea that their children could grow up on soil they owned. Pap organized colonies, raised money, and spoke in churches and town halls, his voice steady like a preacher's. To the people, he wasn't just a leader, he was Pap, the elder who promised that dignity was worth the journey. Life in Kansas was hard. The land was rough. Crops failed. Racism followed them west. But they built towns anyway, places like Dunlap, where black hands raised schools, churches, and homes from open prairie. For the first time, many families tasted what it meant to live without asking permission. Critics called Pap a troublemaker. Politicians said he was stirring false hope. But Pap never stopped pointing west, never stopped believing that a people who had survived chains could survive anything. When he died in 1892, he left behind no riches, but he left something stronger, communities rooted in courage, standing as proof that black freedom didn't end with emancipation. It demanded movement, ownership, and unity. And in the stories passed down, folks still say, when the road looked too long, Pap Singleton walked first.